Welcome back to Chalisco Crypto. Guys, welcome. Let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. So, you are all welcome. Happy weekend. Let's discuss. So, guys, Bitcoin held up to all-time high after breaking a record of about $112,000. So, just have a little pullback. So, have a little pullback to $106,800. So, the market is still holding strong, just like yesterday. So now let's discuss. Let's see what is happening in the market. And yeah, really, guys, let's see what is happening in the market and where we should be heading to next. So we still have some fantastic news about the market. So we show that, so we are still on track. So Bitcoin is here to stay. So we are still early in the market. So you don't have to be scared. As always, so each time, the market dip back down, so all you just need to do is for you to take a opportunity of the market and buy back. So using a DCA dollar cost average, buy back so that, whenever the market is back up, you will be in a huge profit. So El Salvador, they are still who buy more Bitcoin, even if Tesla. So Tesla are now sitting, which is the company which is Elon Musk is the CEO. So as of today, they are now sitting with about $1.2 billion in Bitcoin. That is because, during 2022, so they sold 25% of their Bitcoin holding. Actually, most of you guys did not even know that Tesla was receiving, Bitcoin in payment just back then before they have to suspend it for a while because of the, people was complaining about, Bitcoin's, about back then. So a lot of people were so complaining about, yeah, evening, guys, evening. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So let's discuss. So Tesla, they are sitting with about, $1.2 billion in Bitcoin. So they was receiving, receiving a Bitcoin as a payment back then. So before a lot of people was complaining. So saying that Bitcoin is not using, yeah. So now, which we'll be looking into that. So I just have to brief you guys, and I will be showing you guys some chart which still show that so the market is still on track. So the market is still on track. So we are still early in the market. So all you just need to do is to keep using a dollar cost average each time we have a pullback like this. Happy weekend. So you guys are all welcome. So first, let's dive into the market. Most of the altcoins are still holding strong, which is surprising. So, which is just to me, I think it's normal because each time Bitcoin pull back like this, you guys will see that Bitcoin dominance is still holding strong, man. 63.2%, which is crazy. So, which that means that the most money, so which are coming into the market, the most money which are coming into the market, at least they are still going into Bitcoin. So Ethereum is still holding at least a good dominance of the market. So as you guys can see. So guys, I will be showing you guys quickly some of those charts. So as you guys can see on my screen, so this chart over here, this is, this chart over here, as you guys can see, so this is the Goldie Cross. So Bitcoin Goldie Cross. Start talking like this, so this is the Bitcoin Goldie Cross. As usual, this chart, so after we use when Bitcoin usually form a Goldie Cross like this, so the market usually dip back down. So it may be stagnant for a while, which I think at least maybe by next week, the market will be, at least by next week, the market may be coming back up as soon as possible. So as you guys can see, so we're already recovering. Yeah, evening, guys. As always, so guys, happy weekend. So the market is still holding strong. So happy weekend. Let's look into the market. So what will be happening next? And you guys know that, Bitcoin and crypto, the market is always volatile. So we always has up and down in the market. So, but if you are able to hold, so during the volatility, for sure, so you will be in a huge profit whenever we are recovering back up. So which you guys can see in the chart, that we are on track. So Bitcoin is forming a golden cross, and for the past few years, so each time we are forming a golden cross, and I don't forget, I want to remind you guys that the Bitcoin conference is 3 days away. The next 3 days, so we'll be having the Bitcoin conference, so which is one of the biggest conference in Bitcoin in a year. So which we'll be having the next few days. So guys, as you guys can see in the chat, we are forming a golden cross here, and you guys can see that the market is already recovering back up. So be surprised. I won't be surprised if Bitcoin recover back up to like $120,000. That's because we already we already face we already face some of the volatility so much, so the downside for a while, and now the market is coming back up, which is we deserve it. So Bitcoin has been trading sideways for a while. We was here, Bitcoin did back down to $16,000. At least it's a good time to be alive that Bitcoin is finally trading above 100. Bitcoin is finally trading above $108,000 as of today. We are almost back up to $109,000. So, which, as I always say, you don't have to be scared each time. Don't have to be scared. Why will you be scared that Bitcoin is trading around there? Bitcoin is trading around above 100. Bitcoin is trading above $108,000. We are almost back up above, as you guys can see, almost above $109,000. So, which is fantastic. So, guys, don't be scared. We are on track. So, those most of those headlines are saying that so we are still on track, which we'll be looking into them. Let's see what next. Evening, guys. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. And guys, let me say something. Let me say, okay. Let me give today's live stream. So let me give out $100 to you guys. Lives here, so $100. So you guys let me know how to spread it across to you guys. $100 to you guys today. So because you guys always tune in, so giving $100 to you guys today. So let's do that. So which I should spread it across to you guys. Either sending Bitcoin to you guys, or Solana to you guys, or one meme coin to you guys. Let me know on the chat. So you guys will always tune in. So guys, happy weekend once again. So we are still on track. So we show that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. This is another chart which I already, caught about a few hours ago before the live stream. Yeah, guys, smash the like, and the subscribe button if you want to be among, smash the like and the subscribe button. So if you want to be among the people who will be getting the $100, so smash the like and the subscribe button. As always, share the stream with your friends and family. So this is Web3. This is all about Web3. So you guys will be dropping at the end of the stream. I will tell you guys. So you guys first now, let's say if $10 to how many people? $100, $10 to have to be 10 people, Abi? Yeah, have to be 10 people. So you guys let me know on the chat. So how should we do that? So we should be sending $20 $20 to 5 people, or $10 to 10 people. You guys let me know. So guys, as always, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. You are all welcome. That is Web3. We have to embrace we are community. So that is the love of Bitcoin and crypto. So guys, as you guys can see, we are still on track. So I see we did chat over here. It's also showing that so we may be breaking up. So which we're already breaking up, as you guys can see, we're already heading up to $109,000. So as you guys can see, so that does not mean, at least if we do not break up next week, so the market may be stagnant for a while. That is because during okay. $10 to 10 people. I believe, okay, most of you guys are saying that so that we reach a lot of you guys for sure. So guys, good. So at the end of the stream, so it will be something deep from later. So at the end of the stream, I will be sending it to you guys here, maybe live here, or once I end the stream, so I will be sending it to you guys. I will tell you guys to drop your address. I will be sending it to you guys today. So it's a gift which I will be sending to you guys today. So not tomorrow, not next tomorrow. So keep smashing the like and the subscribe button and share the stream with your friends and family so that they can learn about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And each time we are live, they will get each time we live like this, people will get notified and tune in. So guys, this is what I was saying right now. So as you guys can see, Tesla are still holding, now they are now holding over about $1.2 billion. So back a few years ago, and Tesla was receiving Bitcoin as a payment. So if you want to buy a Tesla, so you don't even need to, at least if you want to buy Tesla, you don't even have to need to at least buy maybe convert your money to cash. So what? Yeah, wicked guys. So wicked still guys actually. So back then, for just if you want to buy Tesla, all you just need to do is for you to, if you are holding Bitcoin, you send Bitcoin to their wallet address, so they will deliver your Tesla to you. So as you guys can see, so 2022 they sold 25% of their holding of their Bitcoin holding. So that is because they wanted to cover up, they was in loss, their stock was in loss, they wanted to cover up. So they sold 25%. So, and after they sold 25% back then, they was now holding less than 500 million worth of Bitcoin. And you guys know, Bitcoin is now up, and you guys can see that, that almost about half a billion, which they was holding back then. It's now about $1.2 billion as of today, which show that you never go wrong by investing in Bitcoin. So all you just need to do, once you keep using a DCA dollar cost average, so using a dollar cost average, for sure, you will be in profit. Yeah, guys, for sure. So I will be, you are all welcome. You guys are all welcome, for sure. So you guys are all welcome. So that's why you always tune in, sharing the stream at least. So you guys also motivate me to always tune in here. So, to also encourage you guys about Bitcoin and crypto. So, what has been the mistake which I made over the past few years just by investing in Bitcoin? I don't want you guys to make the same mistake. So that at least, and you guys know in the crypto space, so we are all community and we have to grow together. So Tesla is still holding a huge amount of Bitcoin, which still show that so Bitcoin is here to stay. Don't be surprised. Maybe in the next few years, even it may be before the end of the year. And so Tesla may say that they will start accepting Bitcoin as a payment once again. So which will also really help Bitcoin, also help Bitcoin. So which is crazy. So guys, as you guys can see, even if El Salvador just bought more Bitcoin today to add to their portfolio, which their Bitcoin strategy reserve, they are still holding. So they started buying with about 2 Bitcoin, 3 Bitcoin, 5 Bitcoin, 10 Bitcoin. Even if as of today, they are now holding a huge amount of Bitcoin. So which you guys can see over here. It's still like a rocket, still going up like a rocket. So the big boys, they keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. And one of the way for us to hedge against inflation, so it's for you to keep using DCA and dollar cost average. That is because Bitcoin hedge against inflation. Most countries are now buying Bitcoin to their reserve, which, as you guys can see, we show that so Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. And one of the way to hedge against inflation is by keep buying a Bitcoin to your portfolio. So not just that. Let's see here, hyper liquidity trade. So James Wan goes all in. So this guy, James Wan, he logged in to Bitcoin with about $1.2 billion in trade with leverage. Guys, this is crazy. As I always say, don't trade with high leverage, and most of you guys know that. So, but I do trading at least once in a while. So, but you guys need to put it in back of your mind. Trading is totally different from using investing. So using at least even if a spot trading is even different from using a high leverage like this. So you guys can see it over here that he logged into Bitcoin with almost about 40s, which is crazy. So he entered the market when Bitcoin was around $108,916. So even if as of now it's slightly in loss because the Bitcoin is let's quickly see. Bitcoin is still hovering around 108,800, so it's slightly in loss. But it's crazy that how using a high leverage like this, just 40s, maybe and it will be in a huge profit if Bitcoin go up from here. But don't trade with leverage. So be careful out there. So don't trade with leverage. A lot of people still believe it. This is how people bullish in the market. People are so bullish to the extent using about 1 point something billion dollars for a leverage. I see you guys can say $1.2 billion, 1.225 billion. So 1.2 billion for log. So which is crazy. So that keep smashing the like, smash the like and subscribe button. Keep smashing the like and subscribe button, man. Keep smashing the like and subscribe button. So let me know. Keep smash the like and subscribe button. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So we are still early in the market. A second, guys. So guys, let's go. Let's dive into the market. So guys, as you guys can see, not just Bitcoin that is down. So you guys can see it here. A day like today. So even if Dow is down slightly down with about 200 points, and S&P 500 is stubborn for 40 days after Trump's threatening tariff. You guys know what? First of all, what brought the market that which already during my live stream yesterday I shared to you guys is because of the President Trump threatening European Union with about a 50% tariff, and we all know that it's not good for the market. Each time that we have something about a tariff like this, it's like a war. Yeah, so like you guys are all welcome. You guys are welcome. You are all welcome, guys. You are welcome. So let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. Let's see what is happening in the market and what next. So, and Bitcoin is breaking out, as you guys can see, which I showed you guys just now here. So with the chart here, I showed that, so we are breaking out. So even if, for example, we head up to $109,000 here, and, we will not be able to break up. So, the market may be hobbling around there. We may be at least cooling off for a while. So which is normal. Place, we may be cooling off for a while. So which is normal. So you don't have to be scared that, just because Bitcoin is down with about a few percent. So just because Bitcoin is down with about a few 100%, 7 million in profit. So guys, as you guys can see, so we are still on track. So you don't have to be scared. So not just Bitcoin is down, even if the stock markets are down. If you look at the European market right now, it may be right. That is because, the threat was in the European market. You guys are seeing the US market is in red, So let's look at the European market. The European market is totally dead. So it's almost dead. That is because, the tariff which President Trump is pressing on them. So which is crazy. So as you guys can see. And let's quickly see over here. Look at the Asia market. The same as the Asia market is slightly up, but not like the European market, which President Trump is imposing a 50% tariff on them. So as you guys can see, we show that, the markets are down. And this is the Trump meme coin here, which I will be going into that. You guys know that, that yesterday was the dinner of President Trump. So with the top holders of his coin. First, let's look at the Polygon first, or before let's look at the Polygon. Let's look at this here. This is the US House members calls for investigation into Trump's meme coin dinner, which is crazy. So we all know that Trump is a gangster. So Trump is a gangster. So yesterday they had the dinner with a lot of people who was the top holders. Most about the top 220 holders had a dinner with President Trump yesterday, which is crazy. That is the power of Bitcoin and crypto, is to unite people. Imagine having a dinner with the president of the United States just by holding, because you hold his coin. So guys, if you have any question, drop it on the chat for sure. At the end of the stream, so we'll be doing a Q&A. If you have any question, drop it on the chat. Smash the like and share the stream with your friends and family. As I said at the beginning of the stream, so guys, I will be giving $100 to you guys today. So who always tune in and share the stream. So all you just need to do is to smash the like, press the subscribe button, and try to make sure your notification is on. Turn on your notification bell and share the stream with your friends and family so that they can learn about Bitcoin in the next few years when Bitcoin is finally back up above $1 million per coin. They will say, oh, you need to tell them about Bitcoin and crypto. So let's quickly see this over here. This is the, okay, let's see here. This is the Polygon. Polygon co-founders step down. We'll be sharing from the sideline. Polygon has been down for a while, for a long term, so which is crazy. I do hold it is about, even if 2021 today, the altcoin has been down for a long term. So now they said that the co-founder is stepping down. I hope that at least this help Polygon. I think since they changed the name from Polygon token to what name again? That is since then. That is, it was called only Polygon back then. So since they changed the name, the coin has been going down, down, which is crazy. We show that, most of the tokens, once you change their name, it usually goes that way. I don't know why. So most of those tokens, once you change their name from Polygomatic, you are 100% right, Favor. It was called Polygomatic back then. So after they changed his name, and during that time, don't forget, most of the exchange did not support it, which was even if a coin base, so they did not support the new token back then. So, and I think that really affect the market as well. So which is crazy. So now I say they say one of the co-founder is stopping down. So okay, we hope that it really help the market. So guys, let's quickly look at the holders, the people who are holding the ETF holding. They keep buying and buying, which is crazy. It really not even still affecting the market. That is because most of you guys already know that the big boys, they keep using OTC. Look, just yesterday, BlackRock was holding less than they was holding less than about 650 something thousand Bitcoin. But as of now, they are now holding 651,612 Bitcoin, which because it's weaker, they haven't added to the transaction yet. So you guys can see here, they keep buying and buying and buying and buying. So they'll be buying. So this is just about a day before yesterday, but on Monday they will be adding the transaction of this weekend to the price, which is great, to the track record. We show that so they have been buying and buying and buying and buying. They keep accumulating. Yeah, polygomatic. So they keep accumulating. Yeah, that's my big bro right there. So good evening, big bros. How are you doing, boss? So guys, keep smashing the like and subscribe button. So we are here. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So let's look at others, not just BlackRock, other holding. You can see even if Fidelity, they are still holding almost about 200,000. They are now holding 200,711 Bitcoin 0.7. So which is worth about $21 billion. And BlackRock they are the top holding, which is $71 billion. Grayscale, they have been selling their Bitcoin, 6 Bitcoin spot ETF. That is because most of the investors back then, what happened is that most of the Grayscale investors back then, they wasn't able to sell their Bitcoin. They wasn't able to take profit. So since Bitcoin spot ETF got approved and they was able to sell, and you guys can see, if we head over here, their transaction, you can see that it's been going down since Bitcoin spot ETF get approved. So this is since January 10, okay? Bitcoin spot ETF got approved January 10, 2024. So since January 12th, they have been going down, down, and down. If you look into their transaction, but Grayscale is selling, but which is BlackRock is buying. So BlackRock is overpowering the for sure. BlackRock buy is overpowering Grayscale buy. So which you guys can see here. So Grayscale have been selling, but BlackRock has been buying. So if you look at the transaction over the past few months since 2024, Grayscale have been selling their Bitcoin. So Grayscale have been selling, but BlackRock have been buying. So Grayscale is the one on red, which you guys can see that they have been selling, but BlackRock is still buying. So we show that, so we are still on track. So a lot of people still believe in the market. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. BlackRock is still holding a huge amount of Bitcoin, 71,000 Bitcoin, similar to Salon, which is the no 651,000 Bitcoin, which is $71 billion. So similar to Michael Salon, who keep buying and buying and buying and buying. So guys, as you guys can see, if you are just coming, so we are forming a gold cross. So we show that, so with the chart here, if you compare the chart to the previous cycle, so each time we are forming a golden cross like this, at least the market usually dip back down before we start coming back up. And as you guys can see, so now the market is recovering back up, so which is fantastic. It's above $109,000 once again, it's crazy. It calls for a celebration, man. So what should we use to celebrate it? Maybe the celebration should be the $100 which I'm giving to you guys today. So, guys, you guys let me know. I will be sending it to your Solana address. So, either USDT or USDC. I'll be sending you guys a Solana address, which I don't think I can. I don't have to. I'll be sending you guys this thing. It's live stream, so I don't want to log into new wallets. Sometimes it usually goes somehow. So, guys, Bitcoin is forming a gold cross. We'll be doing a Q&A, question and answer. So then you guys will drop drop your Solana address. I see that, so the chart keep booming. So I want to send $100 across to you guys. And, but I wanted to get to you guys all. I wanted to do it as $10 to 10 people, according to you, most of you guys decide. Or $20 to how many people? $20 to 5 people. So you guys said I should do it at $10 to how many people, which is 10 people. So which is good. So guys, if you have any question, drop it on the chat. It's weekend, so you guys can go and enjoy the weekend, which I know at least most of you guys want to go and enjoy the weekend. So as always, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. It's just a matter of time. So keep using a DCA dollar cost average. So each time the market dip back down, take it as an advantage. So take an advantage and accumulate more Bitcoin. So when the market start coming back up, you will be in a huge profit. It's just a matter of time. The market will keep. We start. The market is already way too up. Bitcoin moved from $16,000, boom, to from $16,000 to almost $112,000 just about this week. So we show that the Trump meme coin is like slightly down because Trump meme coin after the Trump dinner, it's still holding strong. At least it's still just that with just like other altcoin. It's still holding strong with about $13, still 6 cents. Maybe in the next few days, let's see how the outcome. So that's because after the Trump dinner, I think at least a lot of people will take profit. That is because the meme coin is being up huge because of this Trump dinner. So guys, the next 3 days it will be the Bitcoin conference. So a lot of people will be there. So that is one of the biggest conference in the Bitcoin history, which most of you guys know that. So this is it over here. So as you guys can see, those men here that will be attending. Sailor will be there, Senator Loomis will be there, the Vice President of the United States will be there, Eric Trump will be there, Jack will be there. So those guys will be there. So in the conference, Bitcoin conference 2025. So those guys will be there. I will try my possible best to cover it for you guys so that at least we don't miss anything out. So the market is here to stay. So you don't have to be scared. And this chart over here, this chart here, where there's this chart here which show that So if Bitcoin, this chart here show that if Bitcoin head up to $120,000, we have about if Bitcoin head up to $120,000 with the chart combine the Binance Exchange OKS BYBIT, we have about this is the short and this is the log. The log. So people who are logging into the market, people who short into the market. No, I'm going with so. So we'll be doing a good Q&A for sure. Saliki, Solana also, I will be going with Solana. You all know that Solana is one of my favorite altcoin. So even if I spend how much Solana back there, 2022, 80 Solana to buy iPhone, which is worth about $40,000 today, that is almost about at least I can buy another 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 iPhone as of today. So that is because this is why if you wait for a long term, for sure, it's just like that person who used which is this guy, Hello's Bitcoin, who used 10,000 Bitcoin to buy how many Solana? 10,000 Bitcoin to buy a pizza. So Solana, to me, Solana has been here for a while, and if the market deeper, and Solana is stronger than at least Sui. It have a huge market cap more than Sui. So guys, this chart over here, this is the short liquidation leverage, and this is the long liquidation leverage. So if Bitcoin head up to like about $120,000, we have about how much? About almost about $4 billion that will liquidate. So that the short that get liquidated. And you all know if $4 billion get liquidated, it will spark the market more. So at least it will take Bitcoin more higher than as you guys think. So we are still here to stay. So a lot of charts is still showing that the market is on track. So you don't have to be scared, guys. Happy weekend once again. I hope you guys are enjoying the weekend. So let's do Q&A, question and answer. So after Q&A, so at least I will tell you guys where to drop your Solana address. So I'll be sending the USDC or USDT. All you just have to be is for you to have your Solana address to drop it there. So I will be sending it across to you there. So it's still holding, the market is still holding strong, as you guys can see. The market Bitcoin is still holding strong. So we are recovering, but we did back down to $106,800. So now we are recovering back up. So which is fantastic. Show that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Seliki, greetings, my man. Greatest. So guys, keep keep sharing the stream with your friends and family for sure. Each time each time we are live, turn on the notification bell. Solely said I know the rest. My dear, no rest, So that's the work I do for now. At least I'm here, going to the gym, we eat, at least we stream. So I have no any other job for now. Unless if Bitcoin did back down to $40,000. So at least if Bitcoin did back down to $40,000, so I have to find a new job. So the new job will be then we have to work in McDonald's to get more money. Even if we get paid $5 per hour to buy more Bitcoin. Imagine, let's say for example, Bitcoin did back down to at least $30,000. Not be scared. It's an opportunity. So what we'll be doing then? Do any job which is at least payable. And that's why it's legal. So go and work in McDonald's so that we go and work in McDonald's so that at least we'll be able to pay. We'll be able to buy more Bitcoin, not to even pay bills to buy more Bitcoin. So even if like a seller, the CEO of strategy, he said that if Bitcoin did back down, so he will be working in McDonald's. That is a man who is holding how much in Bitcoin, billions of dollars in Bitcoin. You are all welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance. Sorry, Bitcoin dominance is still holding strong. So that is why the market at least Bitcoin. I was thinking Bitcoin dominance is down, but it's holding strong. So, which I showed you guys just now. Bitcoin dominance is still holding strong here. 63.2%, which is still huge. That is huge, man. So Ethereum is still holding 9% of the market, and altcoins are holding, altcoins are holding 27.8% of the Bitcoin dominance, which is crazy. So as you guys can see, so just between between December here, Bitcoin dominance was between 38%, which is crazy. Now is no, that was 2022. It's that Bitcoin dominance was not that deep. Let's see, 2025. Okay, January 2025, Bitcoin dominance was between 56. Bitcoin dominance was between 56, but now Bitcoin dominance is skyrocketing to stand holding almost about above 63%, which show that most of the money which is coming into the crypto space right now, they are going into Bitcoin. So money will flow into altcoin once again. So if your altcoin is not up, you don't have to be scared that your altcoin is not up. So once the Bitcoin dominance start pulling back, for sure more money will flow into will flow into the altcoin. So which is normal. Yeah, miraculous. Yeah, Gaspar is not doing bad. I know about Gaspar. It's not doing bad, which is Seriki. Gaspar is not doing bad. So I was holding some back there, but I do take a profit, almost about 90 something percent. Before the man is keep going up back then. Ethereum, ah, Ethereum is still holding strong, as you guys can see. Still holding strong. Just about a month ago, Ethereum dipped to $1,800. Now, as you guys can see, recovery back up. But it has still not outperformed Bitcoin. So this is why I would say you never go wrong by investing in Bitcoin. But even if so is down today, but Solana has outperformed Bitcoin over the past few years. That's because Solana did back down to $10. So today it's still trading above $170. So we show that so is still holding strong. So check the altcoin are still holding strong. But at least if you are DCA a day like today, even if because the market is already way too up. If it's me, I'm DCA into the market, at least I will try to make sure at least 90% of the money is going into Bitcoin. That's because you never go wrong by buying a Bitcoin. Not that I don't like altcoin, but because the market is already way too up. Bitcoin did back just like a month ago. Bitcoin did back down. Bitcoin did back down to how much? 74,000. Most of the altcoin already down 50%. When Bitcoin was down to about 20%. Most of the altcoin was already down 50, 60, 70%. Even if Solana, generally here, Solana all-time high was about how much? That was $296. A day like today, Solana is still trading between almost about, it must almost still down with about 40, 45%. When Bitcoin is still trading all-time high. Okay, guys, you guys all decide. I mean, $10 to 10 people. So I will tell you guys where to drop the address now. So we after the Q&A, you guys drop your address there. I'll be sending the USDT to your Solana. So you have to be Solana address. Either centralized exchange or decentralized exchange. It does not mean because it's not NFT. So, but you just have to be a Solana address. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Right? People who are not here, sometimes they miss out. So, weakest. You guys are welcome. Thank you, Rebel. Rebel. Yeah, thank you, Sita. Leverage trading. Yeah, even if the technical analysis, most of the time, the technical analysis we say that we are on track. So and sometimes even when most of the technical analysis say that we're on track, so the market, the people, the big guys, the way who are holding a huge amount of Bitcoin, they may decide to manipulate the market. So that's because the big boys already hold a huge amount of Bitcoin. Imagine even if like people like Coinbase, which they hold about $2.7 million, no, 2.7 million Bitcoin, not $1 million, 2.7 million Bitcoin, which is almost about, that is almost about, how much in, let me quickly see. That is because how much are they holding here, which is total Bitcoin without Bitcoin, which is about that is almost about above 200 and something $billion. So which is crazy. So people hold a huge amount of Bitcoin like that, and if they want to manipulate the market, they may decide to sell, at least to liquidate all those traders who always use a high leverage. So that's why we say when using a leverage, be careful. At least using 1S, 2S is not bad. Using 1S leverage, 2S leverage is not bad. But using at least 14S, just like this dude over here, which is using almost about a 40S leverage. So which is here. He logged in with about, logged into the market with about a 40S in BTC. Spending about how much? That is $1.2 billion. So if Bitcoin just up to, if Bitcoin come back above $111,000, this guy will be in how much in billion? No, it will be at least, we'll be holding almost about $500 million in profit. So that is one of the power of using, leverage. Using a leverage is one of the way to turn $1,000 to $100,000. But don't forget, it's still one of the way to lose $100,000 between a day. So which is crazy. So if you are using a leverage, at least 1S, 2S is not bad if you don't know about technical analysis. But using a 40S, so those big banks, they hold a huge amount of money. Even if they get liquidated with that $1 billion, it does not mean anything to them because some of them hold at least $2-3 billion in their portfolio. So we are still early in the market, so don't think that the market is already way too high. No, we are still early. We are still early. Bitcoin is trading above $1,000 once again. The market is recovering back up. Just like this this chart over here, this is the chart, which I showed you guys that, the market is coming back up. So you can see it was breaking up out. It was breaking out about a few hours ago, during when I was checking the chart. It was breaking out here. So 108,500. Now we are above $109,000 once again. So the market is holding strong. It's still very, very important to use a stop loss when you are trading, at least using a stop loss. Yeah, SRP 500 is S&P 500 is a stock. So the stock market is also down. Seliki, what do you mean by the $7 million in profit? So someone made $7 million in profit. Let me know. Or the guy who used the leverage. He was in profit back then. He was in huge profit. He was in about $14 million in profit before the market started coming back downwards again. Yeah, Trump is good for the crypto kingdom. You are 100% right. That's because over the past few years, we all know that, the previous administration, like Joe Biden, they were selling even if they are Bitcoin holding. And not just that, not just that now we have a Bitcoin reserve. And, President Trump, we all know Gary Gensler, which is the former SEC chair. He was manipulating the market. He was saying that, so he's here to protect the investors, which it was not true. He was suing everyone like left and right. You know, every, law case left and right. He will sue Lipo even if before then, sue Coinbase, sue even if sue who again, sue Binance. No, left and right, say that he was protecting investors, which we all know. The bad actors like FTS, which was the founder of SBF, which was the father of FTS. He was here. Gary Gessler was here when that exchange collapsed and people lost billions upon billions of dollars. So what does he do now? After Trump is in office, so he gets sacked. So we have a new SEC chair who is friendly with crypto. Yeah, okay, let's see. It will be back in profit, even if as of now, for sure. The guy with a 7S, 40S leverage. For sure, it will be back up in profit. That's because he entered the market when Bitcoin. Now I get your question, Serikin. So he entered the market. Earthly price was about 108,960,000. So even if here you guys are seeing when a Bitcoin was trading at 109,200 dollars, he was already sitting in profit with about $4 million dollars. Okay, let's say as of now, Bitcoin is trading at 109,000, $130. Even if as of now, this dude is still sitting with almost about at least 1 point something million dollars in profit, which you guys can see. So just by imagine sitting 1 point something million dollars in profit just a day. A lot of people are holding, making money in crypto. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So Bitcoin has created more millionaires than ever over the past few years. So it's very simple, to just, to make money in crypto. If for just using a DCA, spread your money across the market. DCA, dollar cost average. For sure, when the market is back up, you will be in profit. Don't forget, Sailor is predicting Bitcoin to head up to $50 million per coin in the next few years. So, which I think it will happen one day. It's just a matter of time. Thank you, my man. Thank you, Seliki. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Try to see where I head off the questions, man. Okay, what's here? Favor, you are okay. I will read that out, man. Yeah, Matic, Polygon Matic, one of the co-founders is stepping down. So, which to me is good because, the project has been down for a while. So at least we really need, a good, you know, one good guy from the team to step up. So let's see how the Tuki will perform. That is because even if one of my address which I'm holding, one of my address which I'm holding, Polygon. I log into it, but I didn't even look how the performance is because I know the performance is crazy. The coin has been down for a while. 2021, Polygon had up to $3 per coin, well above $3, but now Polygon is even less than 30 cents, which is crazy. Let's see, Matic. This is it, yeah. Polygon, Matic. It's now trading at 23 cents, not even up to 30 cents, 23 cents. You can see here. Let me see the trading view. Let's look at the hours chart, 4 hours chart. You can see the altcoin has been down, going down, even head up to like almost how much? It was even trading between 20 cents just about 2 months, a month ago, man. So which is crazy. So guys, Polygon is being down, but nevertheless, we hope that the 2K started performing good once again. So we'll all be in profit. Is it as make I share reach everyone, Abby? Okay, I will look at depends on I will look at how many people drop their address. So I will spread the money like that so that you guys so that we get to you guys. Oh, Osita. Osita is the one that Abby. Just share reach everyone. So I will look at people who drop their address. So I will spread the money across to you guys. So it should get to you guys. Oh, the $100, okay? So you guys who always tune in, if I like for example, you guys who always tune in, so which I always see here every day. So if you guys, the one that drop their address, I will spread it across to you guys. But you like for example, when I see a different address from who does not always tune in, so I will calculate you guys who always tune in. So I will spread the money across to you guys. I will calculate, divide it, and I'll spread it across to you guys. Every Bitcoin is hard of which guy Selikin, every big guy in the house of this guy is dangerous. So let me know. Yebo. Yeah, great guys, greatest. Solana. Okay, I already answered that question. Solana also. I prefer So. It's one of my favorite altcoins. Even if for the I even added the Solana as my profile as one time like that. It's just that the market will move a bit to deep down. Yeah, the market always have up and down. We all know that, the crypto always volatile. Investing in crypto is a risk, and not investing in crypto is also a risk. Which even if CZ or Binance also said that last week. I always say that one of the biggest risks in life is not taking a risk. So if you say that this asset is a risking asset, and you know that over the past few years it has been one of the best performing assets. So Bitcoin went from nothing. Bitcoin has created more millionaire than ever. So you have to jump into the moving train so that you will be among the people who will please you will be among the people who will make money in the next few years. So don't you want to be a Bitcoin millionaire? I showed you guys just about yesterday. When the crypto millionaires and Bitcoin millionaire was outside with their Lamborghini, their Bentley, and their Lamborghini, their Bentley, and their Ferrari. Man was outside. So those dudes was outside. Just about 2 days ago. You guys can see the screen here. This is the life you ever want to live. Invest in a strong asset so that when the market, when you are finally a profit, you will take a profit to live a better life, not by working 9 to 5 every single day. Working a 9 to 5 every single day, you can't even eat a good food. Travel around the world. So imagine if you are invested just $10 into Bitcoin. Like for example, I'm giving $100 away to you guys today. If I've invested it if I've invested that $100 in Bitcoin, just 2011 where Bitcoin was still trading at $1 per coin. So a day like today, that means you all know that that's almost about how much million, which is crazy. Just investing $100, which is crazy. So $10 will be about $1 million. So that's holding almost about how much millions, almost about $10 million just by investing $100 a few years ago, which is crazy. Just about 50 years after. So this is men outside enjoying their wealth, which is fantastic. That's what we are praying for, guys. The market always has up and down, Seliki, for sure. But if you can't face the up and down, you will be able to be in profit. Yeah, you are right. Miracle of people that they are acting. Okay, guys. How high can Solana go now? So. Not predicting the market, as you guys always know. So I invest, hold for a long term. Look at people who have made money in crypto and people who have invested in Bitcoin and crypto for a long term. At least between $220 is not bad. If Bitcoin keep holding strong. So guys, happy weekend once again. Let me bring out, let's see where you guys should drop your address so that, let me show you guys where you will drop your Solana address. Where are we? So I can send it to you guys. Bitcoin next move. So guys, drop your Solana address here, which is a Bitcoin next move. So drop your Solana address here so that, drop your Solana address here. The state of crypto's trade insight. So drop your Solana address here. You also drop your SOL address here. Drop your Solana address here. So I will copy it. So now at least before I stream tomorrow, so I'll be sending the USDT to you guys. So drop it here. Just like as you guys say, I will calculate it and check and send it to you guys. So drop your SOL address here, Solana address here. So drop your Solana address here, guys. I hope you guys let me know if you guys all hear that. Selike, I'm not sending Solana, but I'm sending USDT to you guys who tune in. So all you just need to do is to drop your Solana address on the comment. So for sure, I'll be spreading the $100 across to you guys. Okay. So drop your Solana address here. So you guys all here, Abi. So guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so that is why you need to turn on the notification bell so that if I'm live, you guys will get notified. For sure, we'll be able to discuss about Bitcoin and crypto. So guys, don't forget, you are smart and intelligent. With crypto, we shall all make money together. And with crypto, for sure, we will all create a financial freedom together. So you are smart and intelligent. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Just a matter of time. So we are breaking out. So as you guys can see, and the market always has up and down. So the volatility is sure, it's real. So you don't have to be scared each time the market did back down 2-3%. So see you tomorrow. Chalisco is out, guys. So keep smashing the like and share.